Hi there, everybody. I'm Sam. I'm going to do a book review for The Love That Split the World by Emily Henry. Now, this book follows a young girl named Natalie who is in her last year of high school, and she is basically leaving everything behind because she wants to leave her small town in Kentucky and find out what's out there in the world for her. She's quitting a lot of things, like she was on a dance team that she quit. She dumped her boyfriend. There's even certain friends of hers that she doesn't talk to anymore. And she's basically ready to move on with her life and move on to bigger and better things. But one night, this aspiration that she calls grandmother, who had visited her quite frequently when she was a child and would tell her Native American stories and stuff because her character is Native American and she was adopted by a white family. So the grandmother would sit there and tell her these stories. Well, one night, after having gone some time without having saw her, she shows up again and tells her that she has 3 months to save him. Like she tells her another one of her stories, and then she tells her that she has 3 months to save him. Now she doesn't specify the him, so Natalie now has to find out who it is that she has to save, which was really interesting because obviously, she makes the automatic assumption. She wonders if it's her father, maybe her ex boyfriend. So she starts to wonder what that's all about, especially since she hadn't saw the grandmother aspiration in a long time. She was kind of like taken back by the sudden visit, which I would be too if I had some aspir- aspiration sit there and be like, yeah, you have 3 months to save him. I'd be like, what? So yeah, I mean, she's dealing with some pretty strange stuff there, and then even stranger things start happening. Like she goes about her day, and then she comes back, and like her door isn't the right color that it had always been. Her door ends up being a different color, and various other parts of her town will change and look a different way or disappear altogether, and she'll find herself like in this field with buffalo and stuff. So she really starts thinking that she's losing her mind and going crazy, all while trying to still cope with normal stuff that a person her age deals with the fact that she's leaving high school and getting ready to move on with her life. Like she has all of that going on. So I mean, it's really cool about how that she's trying to cope with all that, and she does manage to do it, which was awesome. Because I don't know if I was in her shoes, like how I would deal with all that. But yeah, she ends up one night during their pep rally. She meets this strange boy named Bo. She sees him on the field, and then later on meets him again in the school, and that starts a whole new thing. Like she becomes intrigued with him and wonders what's going on there. And it was just really awesome how everything kind of comes together, and I loved it, and I would definitely recommend this book to anybody who likes science fiction because it definitely has that element in it. And I also like the fact that even though that she was adopted, like they didn't make that like a big issue or like the huge part of the book. I mean, it does play a part in the book because it gets brought up quite a bit. Because just like anybody else, like she was wondering about her birth mom and her father and everything like that. But the fact that it was just like there was just acceptance of everything was good because like she had a mom who, even though she was her adopted mother, I mean, she had a mom who cared enough about her that she gave her books about being adopted and stuff to kind of help her cope with it. And I mean, she never questioned that they were her parents. She accepted that they were her parents, along with her siblings. So it's like she never once felt like that they weren't her family. But she, you know, Obviously, she was still going to move on and stuff. But it was just like, I loved their family dynamic because, like I said, there was just that acceptance of everything, which was really great to see in a book. And I just think that a lot of people like this because it was really well written and beautiful. And I mean, look at this cover. This cover's gorgeous. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend this to anybody who likes stories that kind of have mystery too, because she kind of has to try to figure out who this him is that she's supposed to save, and she has no clue. Because even after the grandma shows up and tells her a story and then tells her how that she has 3 months to save him, she doesn't give her any further detail than that. And then again, she's kind of like Splitville City for a while she's trying to figure out what she's supposed to do with that information. And I love the fact that they incorporate the stories, the Native American stories in here, because she is told by grandmother that the truth is in the stories are the truth, and that she needs to start, like, she starts realizing that she needs to start thinking about the stories, and that plays a big part in it, and it was just really awesome. So again, I highly recommend this. Thank you all for watching, and subscribe, comment, and rate, and all that. Until next time, bye.